commiserations, Anthony. A disappointing afternoon, fair to say.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we didn't start the game very well. We didn't pass the ball as what we would have liked, and we've probably set the standards quite high, I'd say, at home with some of the football that we've played and the results that we've got. And yeah, today we didn't make it as good as what we have done in the last two games. It was a good win for us Tuesday night, but yeah, we didn't match that sort of second half performance that we wanted to show throughout the game at all, either from a defensive side or an attacking side. So yeah, it was disappointing.
And given Orient's result on Tuesday night, was the game plan really to try and get at them early on?
Yeah, I mean, I think that they reacted very well from their result on Tuesday night, which we expected. To be fair, they're a good side, and it probably was a bit of a freak result, really. And yeah, we tried to, but we just didn't do it today, unfortunately.
And second half, I thought Orient very much stepped it up. First half was reasonably even Stevens, but second half, once they got their noses ahead, it almost looked like your side ran out of ideas a little bit. Yeah,
well, I mean, we wanted to try and push more bodies forward, but I didn't think that we created enough today. We didn't work the keeper enough, didn't get enough ball in the box, unfortunately, and just didn't pass it as well as what we have done, and that's the key to our game, especially at home. We need to get the midfielders on the ball, get us passing it, get us moving it, get the fullbacks overlapping and crosses in the box. And yeah, we didn't do enough of that today. And I think when they go 1-0 up, the first goal was quite important in the game. And then they score a second on the counter-attack, I think it was. I'd have to have a look back at it, but I think they're at 2-0, unfortunately there was no way back for us. But I was a bit disappointed that at 1-0 we didn't push a bit more and try and put some real pressure on them.
But why do you think that is? Is it because you've played a lot of games in a short space of days, you've got a relatively small squad, they look quite leggy out there?
Could be, but I mean, they started with their same starting 11 on Tuesday, which was virtually similar, so I think that there's no excuse for that. I just didn't think that we did the basics of the game well enough today. Defend high enough on the front foot, we didn't pass the ball well enough either, and when you don't do those two things, that equals not creating enough chances and putting enough pressure on the opposition, and we didn't do that.
And we've just said that obviously games have come thick and fast, but this week you will actually have a free week. What will you do? How will you train?
Yeah, well, we'll go right back to it. We'll have 3 or 4 good sessions this week. We'll review the video from the week as well and put a plan in place to try and get some points away from home. So it's another big game for us. Probably another game where we'll be second favourites again, but we don't mind that, and we'll try and put it right in the week.
And looking for positives, good that Jason Banton got some minutes behind him today.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I think he got 20 minutes today. He's an exciting player, one who I think when he gets going and gets drip fed so the back in the team can really have a good effect. So yeah, we missed him maybe the last couple of games, but looking forward to seeing him properly.
And no Joey again today. What's the position with him? And Fabio too.
Yeah, I mean, Fabio's probably 2 or 3 weeks away yet. It wasn't as bad as first feared, and Joey just couldn't make the game unfortunately today, just due to a calf injury. I think I said in the other week he pushed through the 2 games, Tranmere and Barrow, but just wasn't ready for this week. They come a little bit quick for him. So hopefully with another week's worth of sort of rest and recuperation on that injury, he'll be okay to come back in.
And looking ahead, obviously we've said before that the squad is quite low on numbers. Are you still looking to try and bring some players in if possible? Obviously the transfer window, I imagine, for Football League clubs has a bearing perhaps on that, with clubs maybe looking to get players out to Football League clubs first, and then if it doesn't happen, maybe National League clubs. Yeah,
I mean, we'll still be looking for 1 or 2 other additions, just like we were before. We won't rush into it though. We're going to make sure we get the right ones. I think that's important, to get the right characters to add to a group who do have character and don't quit and never give up like we didn't today. So yeah, we'd like to add 1 or 2 to the squad, but we'll still be keeping it a quite small and tight-knit squad. That's the way we want to run it this season.
And next up, Wrexham away, a side that have got high expectations this season, so not an easy game.
No, it's not an easy one, probably another one that we'd be second favourite to in a fairly sizable journey. But yeah, we'll get a game plan in place in the week and go there and try and get some points away from home.
Lovely, thank you very much for your time, Anthony.